It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. The Chicago Bulls here to defend the home court, playing host to the Western Conference. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They'd like to change that now. Now, here's Poole. After Ben Simmons' miss. Levine with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. 5 on the clock. And that one is good from Zubac. You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out. Wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Here's Poole. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. To the left wing. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The three from Poole. It doesn't go for him. And it's Chicago the other way. Wiggins from outside. Connects from three-point range.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Keeps it alive. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Pass to Richards. That one, no good. Simmons with the defensive effort. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Steve, it's been tremendous to see Zach LaVine reach his all-star potential in recent years.
Kevin, you can tell he's loving it too, right? But yeah, this was a long time coming. He's at the top of his game, earning his spot among the best players in this league, Kevin. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by Giannis. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bulls. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
There's the screen. Pass to LaVine. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Giannis inside. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Here's Ivy. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's tipped. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. Bulls basketball. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The Grizzlies trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Moody. Wiggins with some nice D. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Tries again. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Pass to Moody. Memphis moving it around. To the right side. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Chicago with the ball. Outside, Green. Down low. Here's Grant. And he converts the layup.
I like how Grant can play up-tempo, reacting fast to capitalize off a hot pass.
Outside, LaVine. The quick look, no good that time.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Back to Burks.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
From deep three-point range. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Memphis trailing here. Outside, LaVine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
It's almost hard to believe that Zach LaVine is still getting better, but he really is maturing into his game and getting sharper as a player.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about LaVine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Grant gets a wide open look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Grant's got 5 now. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year he cut back on the turnovers. And boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
.106 left here in the first quarter. Stolen. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And slam dunk by Paschall.
This is where Levine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
To the inside. Hammers the alley-oop through.
This is why Levine's a fan favorite. Plays with an exciting, flashy style.
Inside. Got a piece of it. Here he goes. Oh, the power on that throw-down.
This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Poole. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Richardson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Super assertive on the offensive end. Something Josh has worked on, and it's paid off.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. 23 seconds left in the first. Outside, Levine. Rebound by the Bulls. Pass to Richardson. Lets it go with a 3. No good. For 3, Levine. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Memphis Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies, 17.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that. And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Ivy after the Bulls pick up 2. Throws it up high. Stolen by Grant. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Here's Richards.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Here's Ivy. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Grizzlies lead by 3. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Back to Simmons. Now, here's Ivy. Pass to Moody. Just 5 on the clock. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Ivy off target with his three.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Here's Ivy. It's hauled in by Giannis. And Antetokounmpo shines it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Pass to Moody. This one for three. That one, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Here's Ivy from outside the arc. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. And it's Giannis missing.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
So timeout called here. But first for Memphis. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Levine for three. Rebounded by Howard.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Lets it go from deep. And again, Memphis no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
2 minutes.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Releases. Bank shot. No good. The Grizzlies trailed by 5. And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the second quarter.
Andrew Nembhard.
Pass to Poole. Here's Nembhard. Cans it from downtown. Nembhard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Green. Al Richardson. Six to shoot. Shot from 12. The Grizzlies pull it in. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. There's the pick. Here's Nembhard. And they get it back. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Poole. Out to the right wing. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Barnes with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Richardson. Back to Barnes. From 15 feet away. And that one released in time, but no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. In Chicago, they lead by a bucket. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
The shot by Ivey, no good. Here's Dinwiddie, and the basket is good. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Levine up top. Pass to Ivey. Drills it from outside. Ivey's got 6.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivey? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Grizzlies trailed by 3. And here's Ivey. 6 points for him. Pass to Poole. 6 on the shot clock. Elbow shot. The shot, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity. He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. Levine with the size to compete on the interior.
The first free throw is good. Greg Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
And so Levine nails both of them. Chicago leading. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now here's Levine. 12 points for him.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Here's Goodwin. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Now it's a 3-point Grizzly lead. Dinwiddie with it. Outguarded by Simmons.
Memphis foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. To the middle. Here's Giannis. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points for the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Goodwin. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. Second team.
And Giannis' journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie? Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside, Levine. Over Wiggins. Levine can't hit.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Down his high post. Simmons pulls it in. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And it's Goodwin in the corner. From outside, off the mark. So it's Chicago now. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Now here's Simmons. No points in the game yet for him. It's good.
Assist from
Levine's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Bulls call timeout here. Both teams changing it up here. Bulls trailed by 5. Barnes, right side. And the dunk by Barnes.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
Outside, Levine. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game.
first personal foul. Second team foul.
And so here's Memphis. Al Levine. 17 points in the game. Money from the wing. Levine's got 9 points here in the second half.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Howard can't hit. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Memphis Grizzlies. Count it. Levine's got 21 in the game.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 20-7 run.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
So it's Richardson with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Now here's Levine. Here's Zubac. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. This is his second trip to the line in this one. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
One side. That's good from Richardson.
When you look at Richardson's skill set, you look at his size, you think, man, this guy could be a great 3-and-D player.
Bulls trail by 4. Here's Barnes. And the rejection by Zubac. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here's Moody. Near the three-point line, it's Poole. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Memphis. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter. And it
43.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Pass to Ivy. Back to Poole. And here's Ivy. Back to Poole. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
No good from Howard. Memphis with the ball. Out left to the wing. Here's Ivy. Hits the three-point bomb. Ivy's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Pass to Burks. Back to Barnes. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Ivy. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Back to Poole. Doubled by Howard. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Poole. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
For 3.
Poole's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Chicago calls timeout.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. See if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And don't sleep on Simmons defensively. Very skilled there as well. He just knows where to be and how to guard whoever he's on.
Bulls trail by 10. Here's Giannis. Banked in off the glass. Giannis has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Timeout called for Memphis. Please welcome to the party, Chicago Bulls. Timeout called for Memphis. Make the noise band for the one and only Chicago Bulls.
Timeout called, the Bulls.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Levine looking around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Zach isn't afraid of physical contact. In fact, he loves it on the way up.
And so Levine nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Giannis. Wiggins right side. Grant outside. To the paint. Here's Richards. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
Levine with it. Tries again. Outside for Simmons. He's looking for Levine and finds him. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Levine's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Well, we know confidence is key, but Steve, when you see young players who haven't done much in the playoffs acting like they've arrived, can that kind of confidence hold them back a little bit?
Well, you love confidence in anything you do, Kevin. Obviously, you need it, but it can backfire. You love that guys want to say they're great, but it all comes down to proving it.
Levine wide open. Again, Levine missing. And so Grant will bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to Ivy. On the wing, Levine.
Chicago foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. First personal foul. Third team foul.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. For three, Levine.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
Buries the long-range jumper. Levine's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And the jam by Levine.
Each year, Zach seems to improve as a scorer, a testament to his strong work ethic.
Bulls trail by 13.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Memphis.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zach LaVine.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
They get the rebound.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly. Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And the jam by LaVine.
Electric at the rim. Every time Zach LaVine rises up, you expect fireworks.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd.
Salty, I do that to them often. Versace on my feet, and you know your daddy bought them. For the streets, so you know I never house them. I'm like a GPS, I'ma reroute them. Gemini, send them where I found them. I ain't met a worth keeping how I lost them. Super costly, I know he hated, lost me. I don't want the if he not all about me. Say I look good, I feel good. Got you know I'm need my space around me. Real ain't never been nothing fake about me. Writing up them statements about me. Can't even keep a house. How she gon' keep up with me? Black truck when they pull up on me. No, this ain't no Uber either. And I ride behind tent. They lying if they say they see her. She thought she was with me. Nobody gon' believe her. Salty, I do that to them often. Versace on my feet, and you know your daddy bought them. For the streets, so you know I never house them. I'm like a GPS, I'ma reroute them. Gemini, send them. I ain't met a worth keeping how I lost them. Super costly, I know he hated, lost me. I don't want the if he not all about me. Got that check, let me see it, let me flip it. Hey, I got some. If you ain't selfish, I stay in the mirror, I'm conceited, I can't help it. Him in the took a selfie. Him in the got acquainted. I'm toxic, now she treat him like a stranger. Now I'm finna call my ex and get the talking to him crazy. Hey, never mind, I'm tripping. I shouldn't have. Babe, don't think I'm in my feelings. Let's get back to these that never tend to their children, cause they taking care of these. I be on vacation, they be living through my pictures. Salty, I do that to them often. Versace on my feet, and you know your daddy bought them. For the streets, so you know I never house them. I'm like a GPS, I'ma reroute them. Gemini, send them where I found them. I ain't met a worth keeping how I lost them. Super costly.